Ever wondered how student loan forgiveness could change your life? Let's dive into this hot topic that's been making waves recently. Now, the concept of student loan forgiveness isn't new, but it's been getting a lot of attention lately, particularly from those with federal student loans. You see, the aim of student loan forgiveness is to alleviate the financial burden of debt, essentially wiping the slate clean for those struggling to make ends meet. The real winners here are those who've taken on hefty loans for their education and are now facing the daunting task of paying them back. Imagine being a recent graduate, stepping into a challenging job market, and having the weight of student debt lifted off your shoulders. Sounds like a dream, right? And it's not just the fresh-faced grads who stand to gain. Even if you've been in the workforce for a while, but your financial situation has left you drowning in debt, student loan forgiveness could be your lifeline. It's a game changer for those in public service jobs and nonprofits who often juggle their passion for making a difference with the reality of their student loans. So if you're up to your eyeballs in student debt, there's a glimmer of hope on the horizon. Now let's imagine a world where your student loan is forgiven. How would that impact you? Just visualize this scenario for a moment. Poof! Your student loan balance drops to zero. You're no longer shackled by what feels like a never-ending cycle of repayments. The financial freedom that comes with student loan forgiveness could have a profound impact on your life. For starters, your disposable income would likely increase. Without those monthly loan payments, you'd have more money to spend or save as you see fit. Maybe that means finally affording a home, taking that dream vacation, or simply having a little extra breathing room in your budget each month. And let's not forget about your credit score. With that debt wiped clean, your credit score could see a significant boost. A better credit score could open doors to lower interest rates on other loans, credit cards, and might even make it easier for you to rent an apartment or get a job. But it's not just about the financial benefits. Imagine the mental and emotional relief of no longer having that large debt hanging over your head. The stress of student loan debt can be overwhelming, and having that lifted could lead to a healthier, happier you. However, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. There are potential drawbacks to consider. One of the major concerns is the uncertainty of the student loan forgiveness program's future. Debates and legal challenges are currently underway which could impact who qualifies and how much debt is forgiven. Then there's the potential tax implications. Under current law, forgiven student loan debt is considered taxable income. While there are proposals to change this as it stands now, you could be on the hook for a hefty tax bill. So, while it might sound like a dream come true, it's important to remember that every silver lining has a cloud. The world of student loan forgiveness is a complex one, filled with both exciting possibilities and potential pitfalls. It's crucial to stay informed and prepared for whatever the future holds. Now that we've explored the ins and outs of student loan forgiveness, what happens next? Well, let's delve into the current happenings and future prospects. Currently, the fate of the student loan forgiveness proposal lies in the hands of the highest court in the land, the U.S. Supreme Court. The court is set to hear arguments on the program in the not-so-distant future, with a verdict expected by mid-year. The outcome of this case holds significant implications for federal student loan borrowers, with the potential to either alleviate or prolong their financial burden. Should the court rule in favor of the program, borrowers may see a part of their student loan debt vanish into thin air. We're talking up to $20,000 for qualifying borrowers. That's quite a chunk of change, wouldn't you say? But if the court rules otherwise, it's back to the drawing board, with borrowers continuing their payments as usual. The student loan payment pause, a response to the pandemic, remains in effect until 60 days after the litigation concludes. This pause has been a financial lifesaver for many, freezing balances and halting collections on defaulted debt. However, it's important to note that this is a temporary reprieve and not a cancellation of the debt. So, what should you do while the higher-ups mull over the fate of the student loan forgiveness program? Stay informed, keep an eye on the news, follow the Supreme Court case, and make sure you understand any changes to the Public Service Loan Forgiveness Program or income-driven repayment plans. And of course, continue making your loan payments if you can. Don't let the possibility of future forgiveness lull you into complacency. So, while we wait for the powers that be to make their decisions, remember to keep your chin up and your payments on time, because who knows, you might just get a break.